And if you are just joining us, here are some of the stories to get you started on this Monday. Happening today, the governor is expected to review plans dictating the reopening of churches. This comes as the White House has ruled churches essential and is pushing for states to allow reopening. Here in Butte County, many churches say they plan to reopen this week regardless of what the governor says. After a Sunday of playing golf on this Memorial Day holiday weekend, the president today is set to take part in a number of Memorial Day ceremonies. The president will be part of the Presidential Armed Forces full honor wreath laying ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Later, he will be in Baltimore, Maryland for another ceremony to honor American military heroes who have died on the front lines. In advance of the president's planned visit, some are telling the commander-in-chief, don't come here. That includes the city's mayor. In a socially distanced and masked car caravan, many in Baltimore question the president's visit. A stay-at-home order remains in place in that city, and many protesting are asking the president to set the example. Happening today in honor of Memorial Day, a small ceremony will take place at the Chico Cemetery. A group which describes itself as the PTA for the Army will be laying flowers at the Civil War Memorial. A much larger ceremony had originally been planned, but because of the pandemic, that has changed. A small aircraft making a landing quite not what the pilot had hoped for. This happened in the area of Country Road 68 and F. The Willows Fire Department arrived on scene to find a fire out, the plane upside down, and the pilot okay. He was able to crawl out on his own and had only minor injuries. PG&E crews on scene safely disconnected power to the downed power lines in the area. One woman is dead and another man in the hospital after a weekend stabbing incident. And this morning, sheriff's deputies are looking for answers. The Tehama County Sheriff's Office says an elderly woman was stabbed to death, and investigators are treating this as a homicide. They say it happened just after 7 Sunday morning in the 25,000 block of Josephine Street in Las Molinas. Investigators say they found an older man stabbed as well. He was airlifted to the hospital and rushed into emergency surgery. The latest reminder that we are in fire season, with emergency crews in one community taking on a vegetation fire. This one started just after 11 o'clock Sunday morning on Oakwood Lane in Palermo. It started as a vegetation fire, but then began burning the back of a home and 2 other outbuildings. The fire burned 6.5 acres before crews got it under control.